So last week we found out that my husband had COVID, which just sent our lives in a whirlwind. I went immediately to get tested and it was negative. I've gotten tested again since then and it's still negative. Right now, my husband is upstairs and the boys and I are downstairs in a room. I'm sleeping on an air mattress and the boys have little bassinets that they sleep in. So I basically take care of the boys for 24 hours every single day since we have found out, which has been a huge struggle mentally, physically, because they are a handful. Even though they look so quiet and peaceful right now, thank God, but it's not always like that.
So I just got up. I had a fucking terrible night. My head was pounding all night. I could not sleep. This was torture. One day I feel like I'm getting better and then all of a sudden it just comes back. The good part is I'm not extremely ill like some people are when they get this. I think I'll be okay at the end of this.
You know, we went from being such a positive YouTube channel, and I feel like the last couple of weeks it has just been one thing after another thing after another thing, and you know, but that's life. It's not always beautiful, and sometimes it is extremely difficult. And I know I'm not the only one that's going through this. I know that a lot of the world is going through the same thing, but it will get better.
So our day typically starts around 6:37. Get up, make some coffee so I can survive the whole entire day. Then I get one of them up, feed them.
Good morning.
Get the other one up, feed them.
Hi.
Usually there's one up before the other, or at least not starving. So I start off with whoever wakes up first or whoever's crying because they're hungry, which happens. Now they're sharing the blanket. So, you know, once I feed them, then I change them and get them ready for the day.
Next baby. ¿Por qué tú estabas llorando? ¿Por qué tú estabas llorando?
¿Quién es bebé la mami? ¿Quién es bebé? Tú eres bebé.
And then right after that, I probably bring Dennis coffee at that point because he might be awake. And I then start getting ready for lunch. Lunch takes hours to feed them with a spoon. What we do is we've been prepping their food. So we take one day and prep all of the meals and then we freeze them. So in the morning, I defrost them or wait for them to defrost. So it's ready by the time it's lunchtime. You know, feeding is such a mission. It just takes a while. They're still babies. I usually, when I'm by myself, I feed one, then I feed the other. That comes with water. Then I change them. And then hopefully after feeding, they take a nap. That's when I get ready for lunch for Dennis and I. You know, he's been drinking a lot of soups. He hasn't been feeling well. But then I, prepare something for lunch and then bring it up to him. Then I eat. And then at that point, once the boys are napping, hopefully, then I try to just pick up around the house.
So Daniel just brought me some lunch. Here it is. It's from our healthy keto meals that we started ordering a few weeks ago. I'm trying to eat very healthy. It's definitely helping with the coronavirus. So as soon as I'm done, I'm going to take all my medications because I can't take all of that stuff with an empty stomach. And right now, actually, my stomach feels kind of sore. It kind of hurts a little bit. It's probably because I'm hungry and I haven't really been eating too much. I've just been drinking soups and juices and teas and stuff like that, and I haven't been having too many solids, which I think that I need in order to keep my stomach okay while I'm taking all these medications. So I'm gonna have some lunch now and then I'm just gonna lay down. I just have no energy. I feel kind of really weak today. I have like weird aches in my body. I feel like tingling. It's just a weird sensation I've never felt before. And obviously the headache, it's just there. So I'm gonna eat, take all the meds, and hopefully, I'll start feeling better soon. So my mom just delivered some Gatorade and she brought me some more meds.
We are 2 weeks in and we're still in the same situation. And it's not getting any easier.
When the boys wake up, then play with them for a little bit. I might put them on the pack and play, or I might put them in their little cars that they have. So it just depends on the type of day. And then it's feeding again. Feeding and then changing. It's just like non-stop all day. There's very little moments that I have to myself. There's very little moments that I have to even just pick up around the house. I think adds to the stress, because if the house isn't organized and clean, then that just adds to my stress.
It feels so good. I just took a shower and I soaked in the tub and I feel human again. I'm a big hair mess, but it feels so good to shower and to soak in the tub and just let all those aches and pains go away. So for now, I'm just gonna wait until it's dinner time. Danny will bring me up probably some soup, maybe some bread, something to hold it down, and that'll be it for me. I'll just watch some TV and take some melatonin and probably go to sleep. I need as much rest as I can get. Delivering something to my baby.
Your dinner's there, babe.
These last couple of weeks have really just broke me, because it's one thing to not see any of your friends or family members, but like when you divide me from my husband, it's just like that's the only thing that I've had in this last year, between losing my job because of the pandemic and then being with the boys. It's just like he's all I had, and now we're in the same house and we're separated, so I'm alone with the boys and all the work that to take care of both of them from early in the morning to the night, just really makes you feel alone, and I'm just heartbroken. There's no other way of putting it. This is just heartbreaking to find yourself alone, even though I know that he will get better, but just going through it is extremely difficult.
And then it's the last feed of the day, which is when they get the crankiest. They just cry for anything because they're tired at that point. What's up, baby? And then I put them down. And when I put them down, that's probably the time that I have to get anything done. I usually put them down and then I go to sleep shortly after, because I gotta do it all over again tomorrow and I need as much energy as possible.
So I just finished drinking a soup and it was so delicious. Oh wait, I can't taste it. Never mind. It wasn't delicious. Yeah, I have no taste or smell, so I can't taste anything at all. It looked good, but I have no idea if it was good. I just feel textures. It's weird. But I'm drinking a nice hot ginger turmeric tea, which always makes me feel better. They say it's good to drink a lot of hot juices and drinks, and at a minimum room temperature, nothing cold. So I think it's gonna be it for me for today, and I'm just gonna catch up on some YouTube, maybe read a little bit, TikTok, or watch a movie, something of that nature while in bed, and catch some Z's. So I'll be back.
I think it also makes you realize how important people are in your life, and how important my husband is to me, and how much I miss him, and how much I love him, and how much I need him.
I have no idea where I find the energy. Definitely drink coffees. I have attempted to nap when they nap. I'm not always successful with that, but I think that they give me the energy, right? Just to give them the best quality of life and make sure that they're well taken care of. Their smiles give me energy. To our boys, if you see this one day, know that your dads love you. You guys mean the world to us. We would do anything for you to keep you healthy, to keep you safe. You are why we make all the sacrifices that we do. And we can't wait for this to be over so we can continue to be the family that we are together and not have to be separated. I think that's been the hardest, it's just like, I miss my husband. I miss us being together. I miss the support that he gives me, the love that he gives me. Hopefully this will be over soon and we won't have to deal with this any longer. Hopefully I continue to test negative, so we spared the boys. It just was very close and very uncomfortable situation. So the saga continues, unfortunately. We are surviving and this will be over soon.
Alright, I have had enough for today. Hopefully this nightmare will be over soon, and I also want to make sure to thank everyone who has sent us positive vibes and have prayed for us. We really appreciate it. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and hopefully the next video will be a happier video.